Happy holidays, Merry Christmas Eve 2024, everybody. And it looks like AtGames and Santa are going to be bringing us some pretty nice pinball games in 2025, including Tomb Raider. Okay, guys, we are back, and it wasn't too long ago, just a few minutes ago, that AtGames put out some YouTube videos showing off the latest 2025 pinball releases, the first half of 2025 scheduled releases that are going to be coming out for both their AtGames Originals, which are pinball games that come out on both the Legends Pinball HD platforms, your Legends Arcade family of products, as well as the Zen Studios games that are coming out on the 4K exclusive. Now, taking a peek here, we have some pretty interesting stuff to talk about. So let's dive in first to the games that AtGames is going to be releasing on both the 4K platform as well as the HD platform, Legends Arcade family of products, Legends Pinball HD. These are the pinball games that AtGames predominantly partners with Magic Pixel on to release, and you'll notice there's a ton of Magic Pixel games on here, as well as a couple surprises, which I definitely wanted to kind of highlight. So taking a peek here, looking at 2025, there's going to be 26 new tables. They're saying 26 new pinball packs, so it sounds like if it's 26 tables, 26 pinball packs, all these games are potentially going to be released individually, which is interesting versus bundles, right? As we kind of dive through looking at January, you got a whole bunch of the Zakaria Deluxe games. You got Space Shuttle Deluxe, Zancor Deluxe, and you're like, okay, Zakaria Deluxe games, that's fine. They are what they are. They're not my favorite games. But taking a peek here, this is interesting. Primal Carnage tables 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I'm not familiar with what this Primal Carnage is. And again, this is being made by Magic Pixel. So it says so right here. But what is Primal Carnage? Sounds like it's some form of AtGames original, and no one knows what this is yet. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. Very curious what these are going to be. Then, of course, you just have some more deluxe games, you know, Black Belt Deluxe, Earth, Wind, Fire, Moonflight, Shooting the Rapids, Future World, Soccer Kings, right? So, again, a whole bunch of deluxe Zakaria games coming out. Then this game is being held as secret. AtGames Original Table 1. They're not revealing what that is yet. Again, more Zakaria Deluxe games. And then here's Pinball Table 2, another secret release, Pinball, and then more deluxe games. Pinball Table 3, Pinball Table 4, Pinball Table 5, Pinball Table 6. So they must have more tables coming out next year, but we don't know exactly what they're going to be, mixed in with a whole bunch of Zakaria Deluxe. They could be more natural history, more Dr. Seuss. They could be going for more original themes. It sounds like Primal Carnage might be an original theme. And don't forget as well, mixed in, they're going to have your Sea of Thieves pinball game, as well as your Rare Pinball Pack Part 2 is going to get mixed in as well, and that's going to have your Battletoads and Killer Instinct pinball games, right? So very interesting. You got 6 games that we don't know what they are coming out all throughout next year. This goes until December. And then you also have this Primal Carnage thing, which I find very interesting. What is it? The name sounds cool. And then a whole bunch of Zakaria Deluxe games, and that kind of wraps up the HD games. But let's pivot over to the AtGames Legends Pinball 4K and the latest announcements from Zen Studios of games that are going to be released between January 1st up until August. So you have about almost 2/3 of the year there. They have some bangers on here. They actually have some really good games coming out, and also a big surprise with Tomb Raider listed on this list, because I don't think Zen Studios has officially announced anywhere that they're making Tomb Raider games. Now, keep in mind, too, when it comes to your AtGames Legends Pinball 4K and Zen Studios, these games, although it's a 4K machine, these games are probably going to be released in a 1440p aspect versus the 4K, and that's due to, you know, the Zen demands on the hardware. But we got some great games. We got all the Star Wars. We got a bunch of Star Wars games coming out. 3, 6. You got 8 Star Wars games. February, March, April, which I think is awesome. Love playing these Star Wars pinball games from Zen Studios, and they have some good ones on here. They got Starfighter Assault. My favorite Zen Studios Star Wars game is the Darth Vader game. I think it's the best. They have Return of the Jedi on here, which I absolutely love. The table looks like Endor. It's really, really cool in my opinion. And then, of course, you're getting a ton of Williams games, which is, I think, what a lot of people want. They want the games that are based upon original pinball games that actually existed. And Medieval Madness, The Getaway, Junkyard, great games. Black Rose, that's a pirate game. I'm not too big on that one. Party Zone is a fun game. Theater of Magic, Safe Cracker, The Champion Pub, who doesn't like that boxing game? Really, really cool. So, the first half of the year from January until June, you're going to have the Sea of Thieves game coming out, as well as you're going to get Star Wars and Williams, a whole bunch of them. And then for the second half of the year, this is huge in my opinion. Tomb Raider, 2 pinball games based upon Tomb Raider Pinball Pack. And Zen Studios hasn't announced that they're making a Tomb Raider game yet. So this is like a huge Easter egg. I don't know if they meant to cover that up or not, but it's out there now. It's in the wild. Get ready for that. And then again, more Williams games. Lots of Williams games. Whitewater, Red and Ted Show, Hurricane, Tales of the Arabian Nights, No Good Gophers, Circus Voltaire, Funhouse Space Station, Dr. Dude. Great stuff, man. As well as more. Just Williams tables all year long next year. Black Knight, Earthshaker, Bonsai Run, Bride of Pinbot, Swords of Fury. It looks like we're getting the entire Zen Studios lineup here. And in my opinion, this is a great lineup for next year. I know some people were potentially worried that, hey, we're only going to see like the Zen original games, maybe not, the best of the best games, games like Zeus and all that. We would see more stuff like, Sorcerer's Apprentice, because they've made a bunch of those games. But no, we're getting the good stuff. I mean, we're getting the good stuff. Star Wars, Tomb Raider, and a crap ton of Williams pinball games. 52 tables will be added by the end of the year. But between February and August, 33 tables will come out via 13 different pinball packs. In my opinion, the sun is rising on the Legends Pinball 4K when it comes to 2025 pinball releases. There is going to be a ton of virtual pinball fun to be had on Legends Pinball 4K, as well as up 20-some games being added to the other Legends Arcade family of products, including the Legends Pinball HD, so those owners aren't going to be left behind when it comes to some of the fun. Let me know what you guys think about these. I think this is a great announcement by AtGames today. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, give me your comments, feedback, reactions below. Give us a thumbs up on the way out. And as always, my dudes, thank you for subscribing, and happy holidays.